Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man #2. All right, I've been waiting for this because I liked the first issue. I liked the first issue a good bit. I thought it was like the first good Spider-Man book that I'd read in quite some time, probably since what's that fucking book called? Superior Spider-Man. I just really haven't fucked with any Spider-Man books since then, but this first issue, or rather the first issue, I really actually kind of fucked with. And so I was waiting for the second issue and having to really just, bide my time because I knew that it was going to be a month away this time. Whereas normally I feel like Spider-Man books are every 2 weeks. So this time I'm waiting. I'm like, is this going to hold up to my expectations now? Is this going to even just kind of like stay at a steady decline? I wanted to temper my expectations. And I'm not sure that it was a good thing or a bad thing that I did, because this one I felt like just kind of it's going steady. Like, it's not going up or down for me yet. I do think, here's some things I thought about this. Basically, the issue starts out, and we've got Peter Parker, Piper Pettingston, fighting with Ironheart for a little bit. She's like, oh my god, what the fuck are you doing coming to my house? I can't believe this. Like, basically, like, he's like a stalker head ass. And so then she takes him somewhere else. They figure out that, he's who she is and they're who they are or whatever. And she's like, all right, cool, I'll fix this phone situation you got here. No big deal. Okay. So she takes the phone and Peter's like, oh shit, I need to get back to town looking ass. So she flies him back to his apartment building. At which point we figure out who Peter's sister was, which quite frankly I thought was a pretty big bait, because like I've never read this original graphic novel that tells us the story of the sister that he ostensibly had, but actually didn't. And so like we waste a few pages, going over the story that is, I guess, going to be relevant because she probably has something to do with the Kingpin storyline. But for right now seems like useless backstory. But like I said, I'm guaranteeing at this point she's going to have something to do with Kingpin, because their original story had something to do with Kingpin. And then we get to like my favorite part of the issue, which was what I was really looking forward to the most, I think, which was Peter going on this date with this new girl that he met, Rebecca. And so he's on this date with Rebecca, and he shows up in his Spider-Man, because I was wondering, how is he even going to deal with this? Like, is he going to actually like show up as Peter Parker, or is he going to be like coming in as Spider-Man? Because that's going to be interesting either way. Either one, he just gives up his identity straight away, and that kind of makes him look like a bit of an idiot, or two, he shows up and he's in his Spider-Man costume, and he's kind of eventually, if he's going to keep dating this girl, he's going to have to give her his secret identity, right? But I think it's a very funny, and I don't know, it's interesting seeing Peter go on this date, because even where maybe he should feel like the most confident because he's under this mask, he's got protection, right? He's in his element. He still feels, I don't know, he feels like he's getting like clowned a little bit. I think this is a very fun part of this issue. There was quite a few people, I believe, in my comment section of the last time I talked about Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man, going, oh my god, I can't believe they would have Peter Parker dating a black woman, a filthy fucking ape. And I was just like, whoa, calm down, dude. Like, first of all, I was like, we don't even know if he's gonna end up going on this date with this girl. We don't know if this is gonna be like a one and done type situation. If Peter's just gonna take her back to the spider crib and he's just gonna plow her one time and be like, all right, be on your way, little ass bitch. We don't know what's going on here, homie. So you don't need to be coming at everyone going like, wow, like with your fucking racist shit. Cause like, for me, I do want Peter to be with MJ, even though I think MJ's a whore who's only after him because he's Spider-Man. But that doesn't mean I come at the writers and call everyone an SJW cuck or like anything like that just because he starts dating a black chick for 2 seconds. Like, that's a little bit fucked up even for me, and I make some terrible jokes. But anyway, just a quick aside. We end up going through this issue. He ends up stopping somebody from fucking with, a cashier, and we get to the crux of this issue where we find out that Kingpin is behind these phones that are hacked, and I guess that's where we're going to be picking up with the next issue. So I guess I really did, I had a lot of fun with this book. I don't think it was as good as the first one necessarily, but it definitely didn't go down very far, so it just feels like, it's stagnated, but not in a bad way. It just felt like a pretty good issue, pretty solid issue, a decent second issue. And so I actually had a good amount of fun with this, and so I probably would recommend buying this book. And it was only $4, not $5. So one of my fears with this book being a $5 book for the rest of my life went down the drain, thankfully, because I was just not about paying $5 for this book, you know? Like, it was good, it was fun, it was whatever, but I'm not paying $5 for fucking comic books, man. I'm just not doing it. Which is ironic because I did just pay $5 for one of these comic books on my stack over there. But it was probably going to be like a one and done situation. We'll see. Who knows? Anyway, guys, thanks for watching this video. If you want me, I'm sorry for like the lack of editing in these videos recently, by the way. I'm just like really busy getting some life shit together. I'm about to be moving out. I'm about to be starting college. I'm about to be doing a whole bunch of shit. So, my editing for these videos is a little bit like behind because I just don't have as much time to be doing that right now. But as soon as I move down and I'm a little bit more settled, I'll get back to editing more into these videos. And quite frankly, it's not like any of you guys give a fuck. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, like it. You can click over here and get Stuckmanized and watch some of my other videos. Watch my podcast. Watch one of the other videos we've done. Anyway, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.